Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the massive outdoor koi pond saga as it continues. A few things. I think we may have figured out a way we're going to attempt to fix this. And like I was saying before, it is, sorry, I had to flip the camera around. It is completely shattered, and I really wish I could give you guys, like, I don't know if you can see that lip, but there's a lip all the way around this thing. And what we did is we went and bought a 1/8" sheet of acrylic type material that we are going to cut to fit inside this whole thing. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. But we're also going to take our silicone and whatnot, and I think or the tape. I might do some tapeage. I'm not sure yet exactly, but we're going to go over every one of these cracks with silicone of some sort, just to get rid of the rough edges. Hopefully be able to seal up what potentially could poke through and hurt the acrylic that we put on top. We'll vacuum it all out again really good. I can't really do a whole lot of wiping in here because I'll lose all my fingertips. So, oh yeah, that's sharp. That's sharp. You figured it's freaking, here's my finger. It's as thick as a finger is wide. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to silicone all the cracks on the inside, cut that piece of acrylic to fit down in there. We're going to silicone that all in, set a bunch of weight on top of it, let it settle and dry. Once it settles and dry, then we'll come back through and we'll silicone all the edges in all the way around, and fingers tight that this will hold and we won't have any issues. So stick around, let's get to work. Alrighty, we now have our piece of plexiglass acrylic cut. I did tape it. You guys, it kind of spiderwebbed a little bit on the edge, but I still think that's gonna be okay because of the way we're gonna adhere this thing to the bottom completely and all the way around on the edges. So I don't see that thing even remotely gonna be coming close to leak. So we're gonna go ahead and get this entire aquarium, now that it's sat for a while. All this silicone in here is dry that we put in. Now the acrylic's cut. We are going to get this down inside here and hopefully be able to get it to stick down. So let's see how this plays out. All right, you guys, we got it all siliconed in. Siliconed all the way on the edges, like the outside 4 edges, and then sporadically throughout the middle. You've seen what I did. Got a bunch of rocks in here, cinder block, to help keep everything flat, keep some pressure to keep everything down. And then tomorrow we'll come in and we'll go through, like I said, and we'll clean up all the edges, and we will gear up for another round of silicone all around the edges. So I guess we will see you guys tomorrow when we take all this out, and we'll go from there and transition. Alrighty, you guys, I had this on record the whole time. So I thought, so the whole video that I just did of me cutting out all the silicone on the edges and then re-siliconing this down is now gone. My bad. So, but I did go through and see if I can't show you. I did go through and reseal all this all the way around the edge, so there was a whole new, yeah, you get the gist. So now it's just a matter of waiting for this to dry and seeing what we can come up with. But as of right now, I have a shattered, put back together piece of aquarium with a 1/8 inch piece of acrylic back in the bottom. So everything's been siliconed. I was actually in here walking around and you can't feel the glass moving around anymore down there. So where we siliconed all the cracks and filled those in, it seems to help. So now it's just a waiting game to see if we can't get this thing with some water in it in 48 hours. So I think we're going to try to fill this up on Thursday. Stay tuned.